back and let's get started. All right, guys, it is game number 3. If I cast your freaking awesome replayers, and I'm pumped and excited because we have Fighting Frog here, and he's a Grandmaster random player who shows us nothing but trolling in his games. We have seen him win some games, and it's funny as well because he's playing high-level opponents, so they get really pissed off when people do weird shit, like because they feel like their opponent's toying with them. So we're gonna see if he gets some rage extracted from his opponents. Down here in the bottom right-hand side, representing IOC, it is Fighting Frog. The title is updated, Lewis Sort. You guys can stop. Yeah, it's fine. Up here in the top left-hand side, in the blue, representing himself, it is Freakin. Alright. So guys, the challenge is fake out. Players had to try and fake out their opponents with fake tech, fake proxies, fake hallucinations, whatever the fuck they want. Fake drops, empty drops, anything they wanted, and that was the entire goal. So we've seen hallucinated probes within attack. We've seen random pylons built in a person's base with no actual purpose. We've seen empty overlords constantly going in, with the guy typing in chat saying, I'm going Baneling drops, I'm going Baneling drops, watch out, watch out. And the Terran just kept splitting his SCVs even though they were empty, and then he eventually swapped into real Baneling drops. The 10 minutes of non-stop empty drops into the actual full drops. No. Fighting Frog, what the frack is this? He's gone and built a command center in the corner. What the fuck? This guy's going to expand as well, isn't he? Oh my god, he's such a fucking troll, man. Alright. This is actually incredible. Alright, so for you guys, if you want to send your replays in for next week, the challenge is no micro. It's open to interpretation as always, but show us your best games with no micro. This is the 3rd game of today's ICYFAR. We do have a bonus game after this one, which we'll probably cast depending on how we're going. I think it's a short one that Eon Blue threw in there of his own replayers playing it. So we're going to see exactly how that one plays out as well. Yeah, but send in your replays. You guys have 2 weeks. We're going to miss next week's show because I will be in Korea casting IEM at the Olympics. It's going to be epic. It's going to be fun. Should be really exciting. Meanwhile, Fighting Frog's like, yeah, let's just send 2 more SCVs out. Freakin, with his first bit of scouting, is like, oh, what's this cheeky shit? Sending 2 SCVs out. What's that for, mate? Meanwhile, he's like, just casually building command centers in every corner of the map. Is he going to go orbitals? I think he's going to go triple orbital, like all at once as this barracks finish. He's got double gas. What the hell? The Zerg player's like freaking out, man. Freakin's like, what the fuck's happening? He's going to intercept these SCVs. These SCVs are like just there to panic him. He's building 3 spine crawlers. Freakin's just shat his pants, man. He's got diarrhea running down his legs. He's quivering in his boots right now. He's like, I'm not. He's doing a marine SCV pull. Oh my god, he's building fake bunkers. Fighting Frog, you absolute fucking legend. Zerglings are like trying to do a counterattack. He's like, oh, I better counterattack. He must have proxied all of his barracks. I'll leave some Zerglings at home and I'll defend with the spine crawlers on one base and I'll try to counterattack. He's like fucking hyperventilating right now. Freakin's, he's blood pressure, man. He's about to have a heart attack. Meanwhile, Fighting Frog's like, mate, I have 3 bases. Fighting Frog's just sipping tea. He's like, these were a sacrifice to make you massively overreact. You just fucking got faked out, you dickhead. Now, oh my god, he sees the Zerglings coming and he hides the command center. I don't even know why these guys went that. I guess he's looking for the proxy. The proxy doesn't exist. The proxy's a dream, man. Is the spoon real? Why is the spoon fucking bending? The proxy is like from the Matrix or some shit. Fighting Frog is fucking Neo right now. He doesn't even give a fuck. He's like, mate, there was no spoon to begin with. You fucking idiot. I didn't need to bend it because it's not real. He's like inside the Matrix right now, bending code. He's just learnt Kung Fu in 2 seconds. He's got this orbital dropping mules, and he's just going for some hellions back at home. He's just casually like just doing a 3-base Hellion build, man. Getting 2 reactors with factories going. Let's fucking do it. Freakin is starting to drone. He's like, yeah, well, I don't know what's happening. I know you're on 1 base. I'm confused. He's making a drop up here. So he's going to drop Lings in the main while busting the front. I'll tell you what's good against that. It's a shit ton of Hellions and a second layer of wall off. It's not a full wall yet, but with a ton of Hellions coming out, he's going to be fucking fine, man. I don't even know if Freakin's going to bust. He might just be like waiting for it. I think he wants to scout with this Overlord and get an idea of what's going on. This is incredible. This base just landed back here. It's just like teleported through the matrix to a phone booth, rematerialized, and is now just fucking mining all the minerals. These banelings gonna come through. They're like, oh cool, we're gonna kill this depot. Yeah, and walk into a flaming corridor of death. Not like this, as the famous line goes. Oh, he's actually walled himself out. That's a mistake. Fighting Frog just walled his hellions outside while the Zerglings are massacring. Fredagu's like, get fucked, dickhead. He's trying to get his hellions back through. He's just lost like, what, 18 workers? Oh my god. So that was a little bit of a disaster, as we call it down here. But he's got triple mules dropping, and he's got a 4th command center almost done. So you know what? I think he's actually still ahead in the income. As soon as he drops mules, yeah, he's dropped some more mules up there. He's got mules mining. He's fine. He's still ahead in the income in the minerals. Fredagu's just like massing Lingbane. He's like, you're on 1 base. I'm so far ahead in economy. I've got this game in the bag. Let's just not drone too hard. Let's make sure I build plenty of fighting units to make sure I don't die to the counterattack. By the way, guys, Lingbane, #1 hard counter to Mass Hellion. Just in case you didn't know that, Fredagu here is giving us a masterclass on how to build the exact correct composition for the situation. Well done. Oh god, quick depot raise. Good job, command center, for spotting that one. These hellions are like, nah, mate, get out of here. You realize I've got 3 factories with reactor, right? I'm gonna toast your fucking face off. These hellions are like, oh, what? You built a wall of spine crawlers? Ha! You're an idiot. And, I mean, poor Fredagu. I'm sure he's a good guy. I've had games like this. Realistically, he just went into the match thinking he was playing a sane person, when in fact he was fighting a fucking maniac from Sweden by the name of Fighting Frog. Fighting Frog. Oh shit! Oh shit! Run SCVs! Oh man, these banelings are hungry, they're horny, they're excited. Only end up getting 1 or 2 SCV kills. We got mules dropping in both corners of the map. This Viking's clearing up the overlords. These hellions are like, alright, we're just gonna chill out, you know, maybe wait for you to send drones to your 3rd, and then we're gonna run in and fucking kill you. By the way, did I mention I've got 19 hellions and +1 about to finish? Oh, and yeah, I've got 3 factories. Building a 5th command center, because why not? Might as well. Just gonna go mass mineral, mass hellion, and you're gonna choke on a whole lot of fiery fucking death. So, yeah, Fighting Frog here, just casually making this work in GM by absolutely destroying his opponent's understanding of what a StarCraft game should look like. Fighting Frog, you are a legend. Once again, guys, Lingbane, that's what you want against this. Good choices by Fredagu here. I get that he's stuck on low economy, but really just great choice to go Lingbane against 46 Hellions. It's gonna work. I think this will work well. I think Fredagu can definitely win this fight. Yeah, nah, he's just gotta have confidence. Really, that's all he needs is a bit of confidence. Those ones are maybe a little bit too confident, but that's okay. Just these banelings, as long as they're confident, I think he can win the game. I mean, the Hellions are going to back off. Fighting Frog's like, it's alright, mate. I need to macro my 17 base, 6 factory mass Hellion. Let's get +2 started. By the way, I feel like burning your queens, so why don't we try that one out? Yeah, that seems to fit pretty well, doesn't it? Oh, alright. Oh, you're going to build more Zerglings and Banelings. I think that's the unit counter. I'm pretty sure when you're going 4 factory reacted Hellion, the one thing that you're afraid of is your opponent making more Zerglings and Banelings. I mean, we can just see there. That one Baneling connected with 2 Hellions. That was some incredible confidence from Fredagu. And I really feel like Fighting Frog, he's getting the worst end of these trades for sure. He's definitely not about to just fucking win the game by totally destroying his opponent and burning everything to death. These drones, I mean, they wanted to burn. That's part of Fredagu's strategy. He's doing really well. And at this point, I'm starting to feel a little bit sorry for the poor guy. When you're still just stuck in a holding pattern of making Banelings and your opponent's building 7 +2 Hellions at a time, I feel like something may have gone wrong with your choices. Maybe not in life, but definitely in StarCraft. He's like, I think I held off the Hellions. Fighting Frog's like, oh, did you? Here's another 14. By the way, I now have Medivacs to heal them as well. How's that? Is that fun? And he's like, well, I've got spine crawlers. I hear they're pretty good against Zelda. No, they're not. Your hatchery's gonna, oh, the natural gets roasted. He's like, I better build some more Zerglings. I feel like the Zerglings are probably the answer to this situation. They didn't work before, but we're gonna go full World War I on this bitch. You know, we went over the top of the trenches 17 times in a row. It didn't quite work, but that's exactly why our opponent won't expect it for the 18th time. If we just run really confidently into the machine gun flamethrowers, I think we'll make it this time. Good job, World War I generals. Fradegu, you were born in the wrong time. You would have gotten a lot of medals if you existed in 1916. You would have been like the fucking hero of Europe, man. Sacrificing about 16 billion fucking soldiers to their death in the trenches. Good fucking job. I'm being a little bit harsh. Honestly, Fradegu, we've all been mind-fucked by Fighting Frog once or twice. The guy's an absolute madman. You put up a good fight. You gave us some entertainment. You're trying to build 2 Mutalisks, which I guess technically will beat this composition if it's given 16 hours to pick away at it. But I think right now Fradegu's just kind of digesting the absolute and utter crushing sense of defeat and loss. He's trying to... oh, the Mutalisks aren't even going to pop. They just get burnt. Oh, that last one was like a second from popping. Fradegu's like, I don't know what just happened. Let's look at his vision at the end of that game. He's like, how did you get that many hellions on 1.5 bases? He didn't know about this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Fighting Frog, an absolute legend of the game. The man who brings many tears to the Grandmaster League and provides us with never-ending entertainment. Much love, Fighting Frog, for giving us, yet again, another obscene and ridiculous replay. You're a fucking legend, mate. I think we need a Steven and Dark Minions collaboration next week. Those were the 2 guys who used to be the heroes of the funniest ICYFAR games. But I think Fighting Frog has taken their title off them for now. So Fighting Frog, please keep sending in replays, you mad lad, as Lewis Sort says. You absolute fucking madman. Guys, let's go into the bonus replay for the last cast of today's. It was a, Eon Blue